What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at these two pair of shoes that I recently hit on a raffle. And if you've been following my channel and seen my recent uploaded video, this is the double up that I was talking about in that video. Real quick before we get into the shoes, leave a comment down below what you think this shoe is. And also put a star beside your answer so I know that you made it this far in the video and not skip ahead to see what the shoe was actually. But I will give you a hint of what it possibly is. These shoes released in the last 3 weeks. But okay, let's go ahead and get into this shoe. And bam, here you have it, guys. The AJKO Field Court Purple. Oh man, here they go, guys. These the ones I was talking about. Doubled up on the raffle. Oh man, so I told you I'd tell you the story of this shoe. So let's go ahead and get into it real quick, and then we're gonna take a closer look at the details on this shoe, because it is a nice shoe in my opinion. All right, guys, so quick story on this one. When I first seen this shoe, I'm pretty familiar with the AJKOs. Not really a big fan of the shoe. I do like the Chicago colorways that they dropped a couple years ago. But with this shoe, when I first seen that it was releasing, an overall color blocking of it, and the materials used on the shoe, we're going to take a look at that real soon. And I was honestly really feeling this shoe. I know there's the Jordan 1 High OG. I think a bread satin is due to come out like early December this year, and that's all satin Jordan 1. And I also think they had a Jordan 1 Royal satin that released some time ago also. So just going off the prior history of seeing those two shoes, I just thought the materials used on this shoe was unique. I'm not really sure if they released in the past AJKO satins, but this was my first time seeing it. So I guess that's what really caught my eye. And I was thinking, okay, this shoe probably is going to be in limited quantities. So I was like, let me go ahead and jump into a couple raffles on this shoe. Because at the time, it wasn't showing that they were releasing on the sneakers app. So I had to go ahead and enter into a couple boutique shops. They raffle system. I entered in the my year raffle. And I also entered in, I think it's called Lapstone and Hammer. I entered in that also. Bodega's usually who I go through if I'm going through like a boutique store, but I figured I'd try out Lapstone and Hammer this time, but Bodega also had these. So most of the time raffles, especially at boutiques, they usually end an hour before the actual launch of the shoe. And for some reason, the I'm year raffle, it wasn't sending out the winners until like Sunday, and the shoe released that Saturday. So that should have been a big red flag to me then. I should have just went ahead and canceled. But I really did want to keep my options open. Again, like I said, these wasn't showing on the sneakers app, so I wanted to keep my options open. So lo and behold comes release date. I'm almost like foaming at the mouth, eyes big, looking at the countdown on the clock. And 10 o'clock Eastern time rolls around, and I have a couple boutique websites open. I'm on Lapstone and Hammer's website. Quick correction, I didn't have a raffle in on that. I actually manually submitted my order on their website. So I'm on that website looking at the countdown. Boom, 10 o'clock Eastern time's hit. I get my size put in. Boom. I want to say I went ahead and did PayPal instead of Apple Pay. Boom, got that. Hit the submit button. Boom, order confirmed. I'm like, dang, I got in. So I'm like, okay, I'm feeling myself. I said, okay, I can kind of relax now. Let me go around and look at how this shoe's doing. So I'm refreshing the screen. All sizes still available on all boutique websites. I'm like, okay. So I just go over to the sneakers app. I think that was actually on the Nike website. And lo and behold, I see this shoe sitting on there. I'm like, man, for real? Nike, for real? Y'all actually got this shoe up on the main page. I didn't even know they was dropping on Nike. I would have went through Nike. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, I didn't get to cancel my year raffle. And they don't send out the confirmation to Sunday. I'm like, please don't let me hit this raffle. Especially seeing all these shoes sitting. Everybody had them, all sizes. And I'm not too big on like hype shoes, and if they sit, I won't wear them. I like the shoe, I'm gonna buy it. But I just thought it was funny. Already lost on like 3 other raffles from my mama year. And I'm like, okay, let me lose on this one. So the weekend's over with. Come Monday, here we go. Email from my mama year. You're a winner. So I got to double up on these shoes. It's all good. Because again, like I said, I actually do like this shoe. And upon getting it in hand, I think it's a dope shoe. The materials used on it. These shoes retail at $150. So one of the pluses about the Lapstone and Hammer purchase that they actually was $140. So with free shipping and no taxes. So I got this one under retail. The other shoe came out to like $170 from our mama year, but it's a dope shoe in my opinion. So let's go ahead and jump into the quick review of this shoe and get you guys out of here. All right, so these shoes come in your standard orange classic Nike box. Only thing different I see about this box is it does have AJKO on the bottom of it. All right, taking a look at the sizing tag, it reads AJKO1, colorway black, field purple, white. Picked this up in the size 12, and they do retail for $150. Quick look underneath the lid of the box. You have your stamp code, Nike swoosh, and also you have your swoosh at the bottom. And the shoes also come with your standard white paper. I will say they do have these shoes kind of individually wrapped, but it's a lot of paper in there. So, and here you have it, guys. The AJKO 1 Field Court Purple Satin. Give you a quick 360 of the shoe. We'll jump into some of the details of it. And before we get into the shoe, I just want to give you a shot of it in the sunlight. Let you see how the satin finish on it reacts towards the light. You can see has that sheen gloss to it. That toe box really reacts to the sunlight, but let's go ahead and get a closer look at this shoe. Starting with your sock liner, you have your neoprene style sock liner. And this shoe is very well padded. Very nice bounce back to the material and the foam used in it. I really like the feel of this. And it also comes with your sizing stamped into the ankle collar. And I think this probably is the manufacturer code or the date this shoe was manufactured. Since we're here, we can go ahead and take a look at that date. It shows 1/12/23 to 2/23/23. So a little over a month production run. So maybe this shoe is somewhat limited as I thought it might be in the actual number of shoes that they produced. And it possibly will, maybe. It just, I guess people wasn't feeling it as much. But moving down, we're going to take a look at the ankle collar strap. You do have that Wings logo with AJKO and that Field Court Purple. And this upper section is like a leather, probably synthetic leather, somewhat plasticky feel. So I guess it is that true synthetic leather. And that does wrap all the way around. Moving down to the upper ankle section of the shoe, it is in that satin nylon finish. And moving further down, you have that Field Court Purple Nike swoosh, and it also is synthetic leather. And I will say this Nike swoosh synthetic leather feels just a little bit better than material used on the ankle strap, in my opinion. Taking a look at the side panels, the eyelet, 4-foot strap, and the mudguard, that is also in that satin nylon texture. And the interesting thing about the satin portions of the shoe, I'm not sure if it's picking it up on camera, but just take the side panels, for example. It almost has like this puffy, padded feel to it in the side panel area, even the ankle collar area, and the 4-foot strap. I'm going to try to get different angles for you. See how puffy that looks It's very well padded underneath the satin portions of the shoe, even in the mudguard sections. So the materials used in this satin nylon part is actually like well padded underneath. It's kind of hard to explain, but upon touching and pressing in it, it almost feels like memory foam, kind of like the ankle collar foam padding used. It feels exactly like that. So I'm real interested in see how this feels on foot, because it's extremely padded. But moving down to the midsole, you have this recycled material used in the midsole. As you can see, the texture in it is of that recycled material used to it. And I also think the outsole has that recycled material. As you can see, the spots and speckles in it. And speaking of the recycled materials used, this is a little information card about that material used, made with at least 20% recycled content. And that's Nike's Move to Zero initiative. So that's what that is with the mid and outsole. They're using that recycled materials on that. But let's go ahead and jump into the other shoe, give you a quick look at that, and get you guys out of here. All right, guys, so if you hear a little noise, I did have to turn my car on to get the AC going. Got a little hot in here, so forgive me for that if it's a little too noisy. But taking a look at my right shoe, give you a quick 360 of that. I just love the way that the light bounces off this satin. Very nice shoe in my opinion. Field court purple, nice combination with the black. But yeah, I think they did a good job with the QC of the shoe. I didn't see any issues with it, no glue stains or nothing that's out of proportion. So I think the shoe came out pretty good. And just to let you know that I did double up on these, we'll go ahead and take a quick peek at the other shoe over here. The other box. The shoe. And this is the third shoe. So, but yeah, man, ended up doubling up on this shoe, and I could send one back. I think my year does accept returns. I'm not sure about Lapstone and Hammer. I think they might not take returns, but I think I'm good with it. I go ahead and keep both of them. I do, like I said, I do actually like the shoe. And like I said, I did get one for under retail, so I will go ahead and keep both of them. I will say that between the two shoes, I didn't get any flaws, like I was saying, glue stains or anything out of proportion. I think both of the shoes pretty much came out identical in quality-wise. But yeah, overall, I'm feeling this, man. I like the colorway, and I don't own any court purple shoes until these. I think this is an overall clean shoe. Only thing I probably would have did different is, not use this recycled midsole type of design. I would just went pure white with it, but I get the initiative that Nike's doing with the Move to Zero option. But taking a quick look at the tongue, it does have that court purple Nike branding on it with a black tongue tab. And the tongue isn't your standard mesh tongue. It is like that satin texture to it, very smooth and like silky feel to it, like the satin. So moving down, we take a look at the toe box. Very dope look to it, and that satin finish. Really like the feel of the materials used on this shoe. I try to give you a closer look at that satin finish, see if the camera pick it up. So we'll do this right here, give you a better look at it in the sunlight. Really love the materials used on the shoe. It's different. Go ahead and take a look at this toe box shape. Okay. I'm just curious to see how this shoe will wear over time, and how the creases will look with this satin material. I'm very curious to see how that's gonna crease up, because I do know like this material, it could have snag issues. Only thing I can see that probably would snag it, because even if you wore like blue jeans or something like that, they shouldn't come too far down. So I don't really see an issue with that, because most of the area is going to be on the side panels and the toe box. I don't see much really snagging at maybe while driving. If maybe if your foot rested against the carpeted footwell section in your car, I can see it probably snagging the material right here, but probably no big issue when it comes to that. But I am curious to see how this toe box is gonna crease up. But other than that, I am feeling this shoe. I like the design of it. I like the colorway, the color blocking of the shoe, the materials used in it, the padded feel of the side panels and forefoot strap. This section is very well padded along with the ankle collar area. I just like the touches used on this shoe. And also you have your sizing stamped inside the ankle collar area. That's usually reserved for like high 85 Jordan 1s, but it's dope to see it on this shoe. I think also the airships have that. So I think they did good adding some key little pieces to the shoe to make it somewhat more unique. But as I stated earlier, I'm not really a big fan of the AJKOs, but this one did catch my eye, and I do like it. So I might have to go back and look at some of the other AJKOs. I also do like the Chicago colorway that they came out with. So I know some people don't really care for them because I think they're mid top cut versus the high OG Jordan 1s. So, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, guys, that's what I had for you today. Haven't seen really any videos of this shoe. I've seen a couple YouTube shorts, but nothing showing it up close in details. So I want to put that content out there for anybody that was interested in picking this shoe up and just wanted to get a closer look at the shoe and the materials used on it. I say for the price point, it's pretty good deal, man. I think it's overall solid shoe, and like I said earlier, it's widely still available in pretty much all sizing. So you shouldn't have an issue picking a shoe up for retail. You might even be able to get it for under retail if you try the third-party sites like StockX or GOAT. I want to say they are running under retail right now. And if you do go that route, just know that they have, fees that they tack on to it. So you might end up still paying close to retail. Not trying to tell you how to spend your money, just throwing that little tidbit out there. But after taxes and duty and fees, that it does run back up pretty quick. But guys, do stay tuned to the channel. I got more shoes coming. I did hit on the red metallic foam posits, and those should deliver, I think, tomorrow. So stay tuned to the channel to see that video. We're gonna get an up close and personal look at that shoe. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I appreciate y'all for coming through for a quick look at this AJKO1 Field Court Purple. Till the next time, peace.